So this list is basically a new take on Jund Sacrifice. It's kind of like the Rakdos Sacrifice list that's been running around lately, except it splashes green for some ramp, and good old Corvold, who is somehow still legal in Standard even after all this time. The goal is basically to make a bunch of treasures, and then sacrifice those treasures for, fun and profit. And we have our new Innkeeper, who hopefully does not terrorize Standard for as long as the old one did. We've got Prosperous Innkeeper. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield under our control, we gain a life. So he's not as good as his more edgy brother, but he's still there. We have Shambling Ghast, which, when it dies, can create a treasure token. And also, importantly, in the mono-white matchup, it can give another creature -1/-1. We've got Goose for ramp. We've got Sentinel for ramp. Deadly Dispute is another sacrifice trigger. It's a new one from the new set. It's basically Village Rights, but you also get a treasure token, so it fits well with what we're trying to do. Got Skullport Merchant, just another, almost like a Sailor of Means, except in black. You enter the battlefield, you get a treasure token, and you can sacrifice whenever you can sacrifice any permanent basically other than a land, and you get a card. So it helps you to keep you from stalling out. Extus, of course, is not Extus. In this deck, he's Awaken the Blood avatar. So you can sacrifice any number of creatures to make the 8 mana cost less. Every opponent is forced to sacrifice a creature, and we get a 3/6 with haste. Whenever it attacks, it deals 3 damage to each opponent, so it can really hit hard out of nowhere. We've got Goldspan Dragon, which is just a beater on his own, creates treasures and ramps, and I think this deck is pretty cool. I don't really know how it's going to go, but there's a lot of just powerful cards there, and you're probably never out of it until you're dead. Yeah, this is standard. This is Jund Sacrifice's younger, sexier cousin. No Cauldron Familiars here. No Witch's Ovens here. Alright. So I think this is keepable. We have 3 1-drops, and I'm not really sure... Or no, this isn't a 1-drop. We have 2 1-drops, and I'm not sure which one to lead it on. I guess we have 3 1-drops, but it's got to be one of these ramp creatures. We're definitely keeping. We actually have 4 1-drops if you count the Lovestruck Beast. Indatha Triumph means our first creature is probably just going to die. So I think we play the Sentinel, with the hope of next turn playing the Goose plus the Shambling Ghast, or even like the Goose plus the Innkeeper. But I expect one of these creatures to die. Well, maybe not. Let's get the Goose down. Get it. Goose down. And we'll play this on black, I suppose. I'm just going to play the Innkeeper. We can even play the, this other stuff off of the Innkeeper if we want. Opponent's doing 4-color crap with Jegantha. Am I in Historic? I might be in Historic. I might have forgotten to change the queue. We might be up against a visit here. Okay. I bet we're up against a visit. I bet I forgot to change the queue. Okay. Well, then I guess we're just gonna say go. I'm sure we've confused the hell out of our opponent. We'll try to win, but obviously we're massively outpowered. Yeah, Concealed Courtyard. There you go. We're definitely still in the Historic queue. But they're buying Gigantha. They're buying Gigantha. All is not lost. Alright. So what to do? I think we play the Shambling Ghast. Tap it with the Sentinel for green. Play the 1/1 from Lovestruck Beast. And let's get the 5/5 down. Precipitation, okay. So, like, the beautiful thing is, like, if they play Niv Mizzet, we get to awaken the Blood Avatar next turn. Which seems pretty sick. Let's pay for this with the Sentinel. You're now attacking. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Niv Mizzet me, bro. Play it. I dare you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, what do we want against... In our sideboard that's built for standard, what do we want against Niv Mizzet Reborn? I don't know that anything in this is any good. I guess we want... Like, Devour Intellect seems important. Duress seems important. I think Corvold is probably pretty bad. I would think. Burning Hand kills Niv? It does kill Niv. But if we ward in too much removal, I feel like we run the risk of just, you know, dying. Like, if we're trying to trade cards 1-for-1, their cards on average are more powerful than ours. So they're gonna win that. They're gonna win that battle. So maybe we don't even try. We could bring in Valky, steal their Niv. I think Skullport Merchant is much too bad. And I don't think we want 4 Corvold. Maybe we cut 2 Corvolds and we bring in a Crowan War. Okay, let's try this. Alright, so this is not a great start. Also not a great start. Better. I think we're putting back... Agadeems. And I think it's one of Corvold or Prosperous Innkeeper. I guess Magda needs to attack to create a treasure. Prosperous Innkeeper doesn't, so maybe we're just keeping the Innkeeper. Alright. I got a bad feeling about this one. Is that Ringkeeper getting Lightning Helixed? Vanishing Verse, okay. Kaya can kill the treasure token. We do get to cast that at least. Let's get our black mana in play. Now if they target the treasure, we can sacrifice it in response. Digger's Cage? Okay. I mean... if we play Corvold, he's gonna die. He's gonna get, like, Binding the Old Gods or something. But playing Lovestruck Beast, he's just never gonna attack, right? Because Kaya will just exile the 1/1 token. I think we just need to go for Corvold here. And if we get Memory Lapsed, then we get Memory Lapsed. Okay. Okay, okay. Don't care about Kaya. Playing that on red was wrong, but whatever. Binding?
I'm really good at that.
Okay, okay. Oh, please just scoop. Please just scoop. Nothing would make me happier. We're in combat now? Okay. Let's sacrifice this forest. Alright. Do I win? Yes! Yes! Who cares? Wrong queue doesn't matter. 1-0. 1-0 with Jund Sacrifice, I guess. I guess doesn't sound as impressive when you say that, but let's get to the standard queue. Let's not do that again. Oh yeah, that's gotta be the title of the YouTube video, right? Standard deck demolishes historic. Certainly not idiot accidentally queues into historic with a standard deck. We even mulled to 5 that game. Alright, so we're up against Yorion in standard here, so ultimatum. I still don't think we can keep the one-lander here, even with 2 geese. Okay, this is better. Not sure what to put back, honestly. It's probably the Sentinel. I guess it doesn't ramp us into anything usefully. And we'll start with the Goose, I suppose. Skybug. Just put that on the bottom. Alright. Heart was acting the Sentinel. Okay. What? Oh, I meant to play that on black. Oops. That sucks. Yeah, I meant to play that on black. I don't want to sack this for... Alright, I guess we're playing Magda here. We need the ramp now. There's a lot of mono-white Yorion in the best of 1 queue, that's for sure. I have never seen mono-white Yorion in the best of 3 queue. I think binding is too slow in this deck. I think that's the point. Look at us be mono-green with Magda. Like, I think our goal is just to try to kill him. I think we're an aggro deck. Like, it's a mid-range deck, but it's closer to aggro than it is to control. Alright, so... I guess we want to make food with the goose so that the dragon might one day get cast. Nah, we're gonna play the Lovestruck Beast. Sure. Turn 4 binding, turn 5 Corvold, turn 6 the Saga triggers. Yeah, but like, look at all the treasure we have to trigger Corvold in a bunch of other ways. Anyway, I have badly misplayed this game. Are they going to sack the treasure? No, they're going to sack the goose. Okay. So that also turns off our plans for Goldspan Dragon next turn. Alright. So I think I'm just going to scoop this, actually. I don't think there's any combination of cards that we beat. So let's just, before they see any more... Slitherbore on the right side would have let me cast Corvold there, but like, even then, I'm not sure it mattered. I guess it kind of gets around Heartless Act. Alright, so we definitely want Duress and Devour Intellect. Exodus doesn't seem that great. I can find cutting it. I think Skullport Merchant is just a little too bad. Because we need to kill them. I think this is fine. I think I'm okay with this. It's possible they bring in Gargaroth, in which case we want a copy of the Akroan War. Maybe we'd rather want a Akroan War instead of a Corvold. Although a Akroan War into Corvold is pretty nuts. Okay, let's try this. This is Sultai Ultimatum. Certainly, yeah. So no green, no red. Or we do have red from the Blight Step pathway, I guess. But no green means we can't Goose. War is coming in because I expect him to bring in Gargaroth. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna duress on one. Cultivate, Binding, Wolfalo Haven. And nothing else. These kind of duplicate each other. I'm gonna get rid of the Binding. And now we hope to Almighty God that Magda lives. Because if she doesn't, then we're in serious trouble. Nice top deck. Yeah, I mean, if we didn't have the duress, I never would have kept the hand, so that top deck is especially brutal. So, like, obviously, if I play both sides of Lovestruck Beast, we have to be pretty scared of Shadow's Verdict, but I don't think there's a choice. I think we just need to do it. Sure. Alright. So... Four mana. This basically counts for 1, 2... Alright. I think we hold up Deadly Dispute. Yeah. It's not like the Goose is ramping us into anything anyway. I just don't think our clock is fast enough. Alright. Don't ultimatum me. Naked Yorion I can live with. That pet is really annoying. I think I'm down to cast a Dispute, sacrificing the food. And let's do it while they can't counter me, I guess. The rest seems pretty good. Well, not really, I guess. They're all one card in hand. So how do we remove this Yorion? I guess we don't. We need to find a Crow in War. Do we just attack anyway? When they eat Magda, we get in for 3. If we have some other way to make one more treasure, we can fetch a dragon. Okay. We can do it at instant speed, too. I guess there's no reason to do it now. Nice draw. So we put back Valky. We can put back Valky, they get an extra turn, but nothing. They have nothing in hand. They cast Shadow's Verdict. They wipe our board, but we can use Magda to bring Corvold into play. I think we put back Valky. Yeah, it's gotta be Corvold, right? And which one do we want to sacrifice? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, everything gets exiled anyway. It does suck that we're bottlenecked on green. Alright, let's see if we can draw a land. Nope. I don't think we've got this. I think that probably means they drew Aldrin's Epiphany. Now we're dead. Maybe not. Okay. If we draw a Crow in War. Sampling Ghast. Man, having double red here in particular really sucks. So let's play the Shambling Ghast with the intention of sacrificing it to the Corvold. making a treasure. We could even give the bird -1/-1, force him to chump with Yorion, and threaten to kill them next turn. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, and we drew the green. So we can Goose. And we can... I don't think it matters much which one we do. I guess the Sentinel ramps us more. And we can eat the food, put a counter on Corvold as well. Now, if they draw Ultimatum, we're dead. Bottom's good. They found Binding, because of course they did. Okay. I just don't think we have quite enough, unfortunately. It certainly feels like they dug as deep as they could with that Omen and found the Binding in the last possible card. Otherwise, we probably would have won. And top means we're dead. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. But, they still got whatever card they kept on top. Which could have been Omen, I guess. But we're at least 2 turns away from killing them, unfortunately. We need to draw Corvold, play it, and then get to untap and attack with it. I'm casting Dispute. And I'm going to sack the Sentinel, I think. There's the land. I mean, okay. Uh-huh. They've seen so much of their deck. They've got to find another Ultimatum. They've been topping a lot, too. Uh-huh. Now even Corvold's not good enough. I'm not sure what we're even drawing to at this point. Okay. I can't believe this isn't over yet. I mean, it's over, but I can't believe they haven't killed us yet. Okay. Okay. That would have been nice a little bit ago. just keeps shuffling their deck, so all the scrying they're doing just keeps going for nothing. If they get a Planeswalker... If they get Epiphany and then they cast Planeswalker plus Vorinclex, we can steal the Vorinclex and maybe kill their Planeswalker. We can steal that. Okay. We're kind of getting there. Bottom, bottom. What could these cards be? Bottom. Bottom. Okay. I guess they're dead to removal? I don't think they were dead. I don't think they were dead. I have no idea how we won that game, but, yeah. I'll take it. I'll take that. A one of a Crow in War. Expert sideboarding earlier. I think the sideboarding was more or less fine. Finding the old gods is a problem. Okay, I'm gonna bring in the extra core hole because I think we need it in order to kill them. Question is, what do we cut? Like, everything here is ramp. I think, honestly, the Shambling Gas is not at its best in this matchup. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, we'll keep. I don't know if we do this on one or not. But I don't think we're going to want to spend a treasure on it. Like, Magda into Corvold is probably the way we win the game. So I guess we're doing this on one. Does suck, they get to choose what they discard, but... hopefully it makes casting their ultimatum on 7 inconvenient. They just got a Shark Typhoon. So... I think that means Magda just dies, right? But she dies no matter what. We can play the 1/1 from Lovestruck Beast. But then we're just stuck in like a similar position next turn. Alright, we're gonna play Magda. Make them kill it. Alright, this... So far this has gone well for them. I assume that since they discarded the Shark Typhoon, that means that they have both the ultimatum and what they need to cast it in hand, so... Not liking our chances. We have to just play the 1/1 here. Another Magda. I think it's just Lovestruck Beast, honestly. Yeah. It's just Corvold here. There's really nothing else for it. And hopefully they don't binding him. Alright, so we can do it again. Or we can play out all of this. Ultimatum's coming. Alright. Let's just get on the board. We're gonna draw cards off the Coma, or off the Corvold, so... Let's make sure we have the mana to use it when the time comes. Uh-huh. Found the 7th land. And they found Gargaroth. Okay. Agadeems, huh? So we can get ultimatumed. Alright. I think that means we're dead. Yeah, I mean, I think the critical turn was when we had the choice between playing the second Corvold or playing those 3 creatures, and I decided not to because they had the, they had already played a Shadow's Verdict earlier. Alright, so Vorinclex Curibus, the Sea God, taps everything down, so that we can't give them... I guess we give them Vorinclex in another turn. We can give them the 8/8 in another turn. Maybe we don't care about the 8/8. But then everything gets tapped down again anyway, so I guess it's gotta be Vorinclex in the extra turn. Yeah, I think it had to be Kiora, but I mean, I think it's reasonably likely that we're just completely dead. We might just never see another turn. Need to block Vorinclex so we can't attack with Corvold. We must attack with Corvold. Like, we need to draw... we need to draw, a Crowan War. So we attack with Corvold in the hopes that we draw a Crowan War. I don't think there's any other out. Even that's probably not an out. Depends what they do here. Yeah, so even blocking Vorinclex here isn't enough, because they attack for 6 in the air. Alright. So this is effectively mana neutral. Sacrifice this and draw a card. How do I feel about Awakening? Awakening just gets back the 1/1, so I think the strategy is still the same. Just try to top deck a Crowan War. Okay, so now they're attacking for 5 in the air, so this, I guess, does keep us alive. I guess the Sentinel can block the Orion as well. Which we probably ought to do. Extinction event? Pelucranos, which gets to eat Corvold. Right. Which mana do we have? 6. Not enough to bring back Corvold, unfortunately. Now I think we are just dead. Pelucranos eats the Lovestruck Beast. Vorinclex will get in for... I mean, I think it's... Oh, we don't even have the triple black to pay for the Agademes? Great. Hey, Vincent. Today has gone really well. So far we're undefeated, but I think we're about to eat our first loss. Does this just leave us dead on board? Yeah, it does. Alright, so... 1-1 with this Jund Treasures deck. The one win came by... the one win came in the Historic queue. We beat 5-color Niv by accidentally queuing into Historic with this deck. So there's power there, for sure. But Sultai Ultimatum, as ever, looms large, and it will until rotation happens, basically. I don't think anything in the new set is going to dethrone it. Got enough followers for affiliate. Fantastic. Good job, man. Congratulations. Did you apply? I'm really happy for you. That's such a big deal. Good job. Found another Yorian. Alright. I guess we're keeping. You can't till you stream. Oh, I see. So you got enough followers, but you don't have the other requirements. Got it, got it. Yeah, 50 followers is no joke. Oh, you do have it. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm working on it. Slow going. Oh, they took Corvold. That's wild. I guess they want to turn Valky into Corvold, which is kind of scary. Alright, so we'll start with the goose. And I think I want to use this black mana while I can. And now if the Shambling Gas dies, we can use it to kill Valky. Alright. Fatal Passage on 3 is kind of exactly what we want to see. Found black mana. Alright, so let's just shock this in so we have the dispute available. Without sacking the food. We do want the food. Alright, so they probably have a sweeper of some kind. That's what this block means. Otherwise they wouldn't want to give us back the Corvold. But even if they do have the sweeper, we have the Deadly Dispute. One to the top. So I'm guessing like Extinction Event. Nope. Wolfalo Haven probably. And then Cultivate. So they see we have the Deadly Dispute in hand. Maybe they're holding off on Heartless after that, so maybe I don't make the food here. Yeah, I think that's right. Let's play this on green, I suppose. We can Sentinel black. Cool. Soul Shatter on the Corvold. Okay. Let's get our card at least. And we'll sacrifice... I suppose the Shambling Ghast. And we'll play another. Do we play another still? I think Shadow's Verdict is reasonably likely. So I guess not. Binding, okay. Kill the goose? Should probably be the Sentinel. Bolting in the Seagate, foretelling what must be Elrond's Epiphany. Okay. Well, don't tap like that. You're crazy. Do I have to tap like that? Oh, I guess I do. Never mind. I guess we hold up Deadly Dispute. Play the goose, I suppose. I mean, we're certainly getting Epiphany here, right? Nothing else makes any sense. I guess they could Yorion. Alright, so now the binding's gonna go off. So they can't Yorion Flicker that anymore. But I think we're about to just get ultimatums. Holy K. Okay. Poly K probably eats the Blood Avatar. Academic's Awakening. How much mana do we have? We have 5, 6. So we can bring back Extus, I guess. Yeah, I can bring back... Fuck, there's 7, actually. We can bring back everything. What do we want more? Goose or Sentinel? Probably Goose. Because we can sacrifice the food to the Corvold. I don't have enough? Oh, I can't bring back the Corvold. Right. That sucks. And if we let them untap, then they're just going to eat the Gilded Goose. So we're still going to be just as far away next turn. So I guess we're doing this for 4. So we get Extus, and... Now do we care about Gilded Goose? It's probably... It's probably the Shambling Ghast. Problem is we don't have any instant or sorceries to play with Extus. So It's really just a 2/4 double strike. Yeah, I mean, the deck has serious mana problems. I think we're supposed to throw this under the rug. Under the bus, rather. Now we can kill one of the birds. I think I'd rather just create a treasure. And draw a card off of it if they try to kill anything. I think we have to. I don't think there's any choice. Yeah, the draws have dried up for us at this point. This is not going great. Guess we could find, like, I don't know, Goldspan Dragon. Doesn't really do it either. It's like gotta be exactly Corvold now. So Yorion next turn flickers Pelucranos. And you'll get to eat the Goldspan Dragon. But I think I want the treasure anyway. I don't want to play defensive Goldspan Dragon there when they have that obvious play. And we're dead to literally everything. They didn't crack the Omen either. So, like, they can Yorion here, Flicker Polyk, Flicker Omen. In the very worst case, they can make a Wolf. Yeah. That works too. So now they even get to kill the treasure. And I'm just gonna scoop. I don't think there's any outs anymore there. Alright. So I've been playing a little bit of Standard since the release, and it seems like everyone is playing. Everyone in Standard is playing Sultai. And it's pretty painful. You saw mono white, mono red, and Winota in best of 3 Standard? Because I haven't. Mono white, mono red, and Winota sounds a lot like the best of 1 queue. Okay. I guess we keep this and just hope we draw the black. Oh, I heard there was a new Standard Goblins deck, but I haven't looked at it. I don't know what it does. I'm just sort of waiting for Jim Davis to tell me. Do we play the Innkeeper or do we play the Magda? Magda's the best possible outcome, but if they have removal, it really sucks. If we play Magda, they kill it. What's our next turn? We play Prosperous Innkeeper. I would really love to play Magda, play Chariot, and then Crew. In both cases, we need to draw a land. Ugh. Let's just play the one that gets us the guaranteed treasure. Flowhaven, okay. Frustrating. I guess we can duress, try to take away the removal spell, play Magda. I have 2 removal spells. Guess we're taking Binding. By Yorion. Even though we took Binding? Did they draw another Binding? That would be sick. That would be so sick. Okay, so they foretell the Epiphany. Holding up Heartless Axe. So if we activate the Chariot, then they'll kill it. But I think we're doing it anyway. Phoenix Rose with the raid. Good to see you. How are you doing? How was your stream? Welcome to everyone. It's good to have you all. We are playing some standard Gruul, or standard Jund Sacrifice. And we had better results when I accidentally queued into Historic than we're having now. That we're playing in Standard. Alright, so we can power up the Chariot, it will die, but we get to make a treasure off of the Magda and sacrifice it to the Deadly Dispute. So I think that's worth it. The only problem is what happens if they have a sweeper, but there's only one unknown card. And I think if they had the sweeper, they probably would have played it last turn. Okay. Let's do it. They probably should not let us attack. And don't sweep me, and don't cast Ultimatum. Yep, okay. We sort of knew that was coming. Hopefully that's just them trying to get a redraw at an Ultimatum. so Phoenix Rose is one of the other members of Degenerate Gaming, which is the team that I'm on. She is significantly more experienced than I am, and an excellent streamer. So feel free to go give her a follow. Well worth your time. So far, the stream has gone really, really well. Lots of winning. Even when, as I said, when we joined the historic queue with a standard deck. But now that we're playing against Sultai in standard, with, you know, untuned decks, things have gotten worse. Alright, so how do we get past this Yorion? Do we get past this Yorion? I think we're just supposed to be as aggressive as we can possibly be here. We have a wide board, let's try to use it. We also can sacrifice whatever they block to the Deadly Dispute. You got your butt kicked and sealed tonight. Yeah, I mean, my solution to that is just to not play sealed. Alright, so we're fine with Magda dying. This is a fine trade. Let's sack this Prosperous Innkeeper. Devour Intellect is really good. Let's do that. There goes Professor Onyx. Okay. And Ultimatum. No? Okay. Game 3 somehow. I think this is what we're gonna do. Did I steal your man, Phoenix? Did I bring LK over here? Did I tempt him? Yeah. We can keep this. Okay, so well, going with Wind takes him. That's true. Loki's a free spirit. No one tells him where to go, what to do. Alright. So same as last time, I think. Well, do we cast Devour Intellect? So like next turn we'll play one of these two, probably the Prosperous Innkeeper. Then the following turn we'll get to play Magda and cast the Intellect off of the Treasure. It means giving up our ramp, but we don't have anything to ramp into right now anyway. So let's just play this on green. And hold on to the Intellect, because we really, really need to hit an ultimatum with it. Okay. I guess that's a punish. But we wouldn't have been able to make them discard that anyway. Alright. So they took Magda. Which makes sense. They can turn Valky into Magda next turn and start ramping with them. Sentinel is late. So I guess what we're doing here is playing the Innkeeper and then the Sentinel off the token, off the treasure token. We could Devour Intellect. What's a better use for this treasure? Like, the Sentinel gets us ramp, but we're not ramping into anything. Alright, I'm gonna cast a Devour Intellect. Gargaroth and Alrund's Epiphany. Okay. So Gargaroth is like an excellent target for the Akroan War. I think we take the Epiphany here. So they bought Yorion instead of turning Valky into Magda. I guess they know the Akroan War is here. We do want double green in order to play both of these this turn. Let's attack. And there's no way opponent is going to play Gargaroth here. They could. No, they couldn't. There's no way to do it here. Because it costs mana now to turn Valky into Magda. 25 game record. Okay, what did you get? What did you get? Don't let me down. $17 and 8. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's pretty sweet. Congrats. I look like a young Nikachu. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know who Nikachu is. You're not answering my question. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? So that probably means they found the sweeper, but we're never not playing Magda there. Let's take it how I want to take it. Okay, well, I'm gonna... the way I'm gonna take it is by looking up Nikachu after this game is over. Wow, cracking the Omen instead of casting the Orion next turn. I think they should cast the Orion, because if we take it with a Crowan War, then they get to slam the Gargaroth. 2 to the top anyway, must be nice. Okay, Kiribus the Sea God makes sense. That is immune to the Akroan War. It's kind of cute. This will tap down Magda and we'll get an extra treasure out of it. Alright. And now they'll get to flicker Kiribus the Sea God with Yorion. Which is absolutely brutal. God, this really sucks. We're gonna lose both games to Sultai 2-1. What if we rip the Blood Avatar? I think I removed it from the deck. Yeah, and if we take Yorion here, they just slam Gargaroth next turn and there's no way through. Alright. I'm just going to scoop. That's earlier than I'd normally scoop, but I have to figure out who Nikachu is, because apparently I look like them. Sometimes. Alright, that'll be it for this video, and I'll move on to the next deck.